long week. I mean, you know, everybody knows what happened last week, so won there. I think I did 10 motos here at Mammoth, and I won 5 in 3 seconds and 1/3, so, you know, it's pretty good. I think we averaged it out to 130, 140 laps that I did over the last 2 weekends. So this last race, you know, Yamaha made a little change with the forks, and man, what a difference. I'm so pumped to be with this GYTR Yamaha guys, because they're just they're just masterminds. You know, they had an idea and they did it, and that's what I've been chasing all week. And it was just 1 millimeter with something, and I felt completely different on that race, but I just did not have that little extra. You know, I was beat. I was beat yesterday, or even the day before, so you know, it was a good week. I put everything I had into it. You know, we had some ups and we had some downs this week. You know, hopefully everybody learned a lot from me and from the ups and the downs. And you know, but I just want to thank, you know, Yamaha, GYTR, Yamalube, Fox, Renthal, Dunlop, Rhino Power Supplements, Moto Concepts, NCY, Factory Connection, and just all my fans, all my supporters, and everybody that's just behind me. And I like to thank myself too, because I ask a lot of myself, and and I don't know, it's tough, but you know, thanks again for covering me, and appreciate it.
Right on. Can you kind of give a quick rundown of what went on between you and Michael yesterday? And I know now you guys seem to smooth things over today.
Well, you know, when you race at this level and everybody sees it, even from NASCAR to NBA to Major League Baseball, when you compete at this level, right when you get off the track, your emotions, your adrenaline, your ego, your everything is almost about ready to explode. And it just was, you know, a question to him about something he did, and then things just escalated and it just went way too far, which I wasn't planning. But I'm just the type of person that, you know, I'll give the shirt off my back to anybody. I'll help anybody I can, but when you challenge me, I'll whip you with it. And that's just how I am. I'm black and white, and I have to learn to be a little bit more in the middle. But you know, we're all good, you know, and that's what it is. Even after that whole deal, I would have went out to dinner with them and talked about it. That's me, you know. I live in the moment, and sometimes that moment is what you don't want to see, and sometimes that moment is what you want to see. But I don't know, you know, I have to learn a little bit, but that's just the way I'm bred. It's the way I'm wired, and I think that's why I still, at 38 years old, I can still do what I do. And you know, so I'm not really apologizing for it. Yeah, it looked bad, but it's me, man. It's me. That's how I'm wired. And again, 38 years old and doing 140 laps and racing with these kids is, you know, I think is a testament to what I do. And you know, you can say yay or you can say nay, but that's your own opinion, and you're allowed to have it.
Up here at Mammoth Motocross 2011, my weekend went all right. We got 5th in Open Pro and 7th in 250F Pro, but ended up getting taken out in both of those motos and kind of had to come back up from behind. But it was good. The track's awesome up here on the side of the mountain, and couldn't ask for any better weather conditions.
Had a pretty good weekend. Ended up 6th in the Open Pro and 7th in 450 Pro, and yeah, just rode a little tight. I mean, everyone was kind of dealing with the elevation and trying to breathe up here, and but it was fun. You know, I really enjoy this place. It's a lot of fun. You know, you got everything at your disposal. You know, hiking, mountain biking, fishing, and then obviously the racing. So it's an enjoyable time for everyone, and looking forward to next year.
Went all right. I kind of struggled with some starts. I've been up here for about a week and a half trying to acclimate and riding my mountain bike and everything, but yeah, I struggled with the starts a little bit. The track was gnarly. It's really hard to pass. You know, I tried my hardest and came out all right. I got an 8th, 9th, 10th, which is, I don't know. I wish for more, but it is what it is. I rode my hardest, and I'm just gonna try to work, go back to the drawing board and work on what I can, and try to come back swinging at Loretta's. Yeah, I mean, I love this track. It's gnarly track to race on, because you gotta be so smooth and flowing the whole time, and it gets gnarly rough and rocks and everything. So, I mean, I love it up here, but it's definitely a gnarly track, and I'm just looking forward to getting back home and working hard.
The weekend went pretty good. I started off, practice day was alright. I just rode all day, getting all the bikes dialed in, and then Friday went pretty well. Started off with a heat race win, and then went to the main, finished 2nd behind Bull. We had a good race, so it was fun. And then Friday went alright. It was a 250 class. I ended up, I think, 2nd in the qualifier. third in the main, but once it was all over, we realized that we never changed my Supercross suspension off the bike, so I raced the whole day with Supercross suspension, but you know, it was my mistake. But everyone's riding fast, it's fun, and then today, also I won my heat race again on the 450, and then finished third in the main behind Bogle and Hughes. It's fun. We had 4 for 4 in hole shots on the 450, and 2 for 2 with the heat race wins on the 450, so it was a pretty good weekend.
Right on. Talk about the battle you and Rhino had this afternoon in the heat race. It was pretty good.
Oh man, we had a great battle in the heat race. I started off with the whole shot. He came up. He ended up getting by me by I think like 4th or 5th lap or so. Stayed behind him for like a lap or 2, and then after that just came back and passed him. We ended up passing each other I think like 6-7 times, so it was fun. It was all clean, good racing, so it was a great time to have. For someone with so experienced like him, it was good. Oh yeah, I love coming up here every year. I'm sure I'll come back next year, even with Colorado, doing the outdoors and stuff, so definitely try making room for man. It's the best.
All the weekend was great. Van Science Yamaha was so fast. It was like we're at home. So we just rode good, got good starts, and finished the races strong. Oh, I think the track's awesome. They really keep it up. I like how they don't touch the track, so it gets really rough during the ends of the races. I think it's pretty cool.
Right on. How was the bike setup up here with elevation? Was it good or?
Oh yeah, my bike was like we're at home because we're from California, so it's like all the power was there. My 450 was wheeling all the way up the hill, doing a wheelie. The game plan is we're going to do Loretta's, and we'll see what Van Science wants me to do from there.
The weekend was amazing, you know. I came in confident, but you know, never thought this. You know, 3 out of 4 was pretty good, but it was awesome. You know, I just got in my grooves every moto, and I'm really pumped on the whole week.
Right on. How do you like the track up here?
I love it. It's one of my favorites. I mean, this and Honey Lake seems like suit me pretty well, and I seem to like the drifting and the, setting all the angles up, and it's one of my favorites though. Game plan is to train hard, get ready for Loretta's. I mean, that's basically all I can do. You know, just get really hardcore with the training and see what comes out of it.
Yeah, the weekend started out pretty rough. I got a DNF and I think like 40 the first 2 days, and today just worked out for me. I rode hard and got past a couple laps towards the finish, but it worked out.
My weekend started off pretty rough. I've never been here before. It took me a while to figure out the track, and I had to do LCQs in the 250s, and I qualified in 38th and finished 5th in the main, and then today made it a little bit easier for myself in the 450s, got a 2nd in the qualifying, and then I won the moto, so overall pretty good.
My weekend was pretty good, you know. I came out here the first day, I crashed out, I was in like 5th, and that was a bummer. Then the next day I came out swinging on the 250, got 9th, and today I got a 5th, you know. Not a terrible weekend for me, but a good solid weekend. I had a really hard time adapting to the altitude, but good solid weekend for me, definitely.
The weekend was good. Good starts. Won all my motos, so couldn't ask for anything better. First experience at Mammoth was a great one, so it was fun. Last race was good. Had Rhino right behind me, so kept me on my toes the whole time. I know he was, he's going to be strong till the end, obviously. So it was good. He was going fast. Chris Holshot, he was going fast too, so it was a fun race.